Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So in this video, I will be talking with you about why India is still a developing country. So before I begin, I would like to tell you that according to United Nations, the countries of the world has been divided into three categories. So namely, the developed countries, the developing countries and the underdeveloped countries. So India falls in the second category, that is developing countries. Now we will have a look at the question that what are the factors which leads to India being a developed country. The first one is low per capita income. So when we have a look at the per capita income of India and if we compare it with those of developed countries, so there is a wide gap. So since independence, there is an increase in per capita income, but to an extent the standard of living of Indian people and those of countries like USA and Canada, they are having a very better standard of living. So yes, this is one reason why India is still a developing country. So now we will have a look at the second factor. So it is the engagement of Indian citizens in the primary activities. So India is highly engaged in primary activities when as compared to the secondary and tertiary activities. So when we have a look at the developed countries, they are more engaged in secondary and tertiary activities. So this is one reason why India is having low per capita income. We will have a look at the third factor. So it is the population of India. So India is the second most populated country in the world after China. So since the population of India is huge, so it requires a large economic growth so that the standard of living of people can be increased, and for this a larger engagement in agricultural activities is required, which leads to further more engagement in the labor intensive jobs. So the next one is unemployment. India has got abundant labor supply, but due to its huge population, it is not possible to provide job to each of them. While we look at the countries like USA, they are having unemployment at some times and it is cyclic. But in India, we have a structural unemployment. So it is due to less capital. Now we will have a look at another factor. So the next factor is inequality. So in a developed country, one thing which is important is equitable distribution of wealth. But in India, as per the Gini coefficient, the inequality is very high. So this is one reason why India is still a developing country. So the next important factor is health. So a developed country has got good health facilities, which is not the case with India. India has got severe living conditions, which is a contributing factor to making it a developing country. So there are some more factors like discrimination, then inequality based on gender, then comes superstitions and politics based on religion. So these are some of the factors which abstain us from reaching the heights of development. And now the last factor, which is most important, it is illiteracy. So India is having the highest number of adults which are illiterate in the world. So it makes India even more vulnerable. So this is the end of the video and thank you so much for watching.